Walking and talking to you all. Hello, hello. Hello. Hola, bonjour, assalamu alaikum, shalom. Hello, world. How are you all doing? How is everyone doing? Ooh, feels good to be back outside walking. I've been missing. Have you missed me? No. Okay, thank you for answering. I need to stop. Feels good to be back outside. Well, where have you been, Wanda? Uh, yes. So, my two youngest grandchildren came to stay with me for a few days since last Wednesday until yesterday, Sunday. Yesterday, Sunday. So, it's Monday, of course. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Woo! Happy Monday. That was interesting. The kids being here. Hello, Shangy girl. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much for being here. That was interesting. So I didn't get online to do any videos, uploads, or to watch a whole lot of videos, etc. Go to any channels, any of that good stuff. And I am back on track now. Of course, my grandkids were with me, the two youngest ones, so of course I wanted to spend that time with them. Be focused on them, with them, etc. So that is what I was doing. So leading up to my grandkids coming over to stay, of course, this is a budgeting channel and beyond. Ooh, I was out here in these streets, buying snacks and food, and stuff that they like to eat, etc. And yes. So when I'm on here talking about, hello, Sheet, we here. So when I'm on here talking about, un momento. How is your summer budget looking for the folks that have children that are out of school right now? I learned a thing or two just from Wednesday through Sunday with my two youngest grandkids. And of course, like I said before, going to the different stores, picking up the snacks and the food that they like to eat. It's over, folks. They went back to their parents. That is one of the greatest things about being a grandparent. They get to go back to their parents. Of course, if their parents live outside of, not with you, of course, outside of your home. And this is the case here. But yeah, I was with them. Of course, we did some educational stuff, painting, drawing, reading, math. Yes. For the, what's that, 4 or 5 days, Wednesday through Sunday. Yes. Hello, East Dad. How are you? How are you? Please check out each other's channels, folks, in case I don't mention it, because I may get on a tangent here since I've been away for a minute. While I get these steps in, folks, while I get these steps in. Woo! Lisa J. Stocks, good morning. How are you? How are you? Saw your video yesterday on Disney and all of that stuff with them, with their stock, of course, that you were talking about. But I did see something with regards to the ESPN had laid off 20 or so people and all this other good stuff. But anyway, you will see my comments on your video post. That's Lisa J. Stocks. We'll check out her channel, talking money, in particular investing, etc. Go check out Lisa J. Stocks. And East Dad, he's gaming over there. Go check him out. Go check him out. Normally games on the weekends, pop-ups when he can, and maybe when he's off from work on holidays, hopefully, if that is the case with his job. East Dad, go check him out. But yeah, woo, these kids, these grandkids, they love snacks. They love snacks. Oh my goodness. But of course, I didn't come here to talk to you about the grandkids and snacks. Only to tell you that that is why I was away. Not that I need to give an explanation, but for my own self, I wanted to put that out there in the atmosphere. What else is going on? Oh, too much. The Supremes, the Supreme Court, that is. Man, it is amazing. As we know, most of the time, and maybe all of the time, when things get to the Supreme Court level, it is because some state, and most of the time, the federal government did not want to enact a law or something or another to take care of the issue, and now people have to decide, hey, this is going to be the law of the land for the entire United States. 9 people, twice the 435, whatever it is, over there in Congress. Of course, they're all in DC, so that is a thing within itself, but nonetheless. So the last one was, this is the random chat, so the last 2 that just happened was no more having race and a part of college admissions decisions. And the other one was in Colorado, a website designer does not have to design any expressive content that they disagree with, etc. And yeah, how does that play into your life if you have children that will be going into college for the Supremes and the race can't be a determining factor? Because we know my thoughts are that what will happen is that they will use other criteria and amp up some of the criteria, whatever it is, so that it's not race, but it is race, but they got all these other factors going on, etc. And then they will put them on that way. But that's a whole other issue. But as it is, I'm sure there's probably going to be other lawsuits, or some colleges saying we're not going to follow that or do that, etc. But how does that affect you? Of course, I can't answer that, but think about it. You may have children that are going into college. They are doing fantastic. They're making all the grades. They pretty much check all the boxes that they need to get into a particular school. And you're hoping that they can get some affirmative action type thing going on, etc. And now this is hindering it, hampering it, etc. And of course, there are many ways that one can look at this situation. One would be, okay, my kid, like I just said, they did all of these things, checked all these boxes, etc. And we want race to be a factor in it, and now they're saying that race can't. So hopefully all the other things that your child has done, the grades, community service, whatever the college requirements are, if they did the SAT or ACT, they made the highest score. They are smart beyond their years. And of course, if you didn't go to that particular college and you're not an alumni and you're not been contributing money to it, these are the people that I'm talking about, people that would be like me, then go with what it is that you have. And of course, you have no other choice. And like I said, some of these schools, they're probably going to add other things to put some people over the hump or what have you. Now, we have to think with regards to jobs and etc. that matter out here on the outside. If someone's going to be a lawyer, a doctor, which most of us will probably need at some point in our life, past 18. We would hope that that person is fully qualified, that they know their stuff, that they just weren't admitted into college because they were black. I'm just saying black because I'm black, if no one's noticed. I'm not talking about any other group, but black. You want these people to be qualified. And just like any and everybody else, you want these folks to be qualified. And as a black person here in these United States, sometimes when you just even go to a regular job, You could be on fries at McDonald's and you're black. Oh, you got that job because you're black. Okay, let's stop the craziness. Let's stop the craziness. But we have to be mindful. And yes, we all know that people think that some of us got into our positions, whether low positions or high positions, etc., because of affirmative action. They needed a diversity hire, etc., etc., etc. So it can get a little complicated. And of course, not all situations are the same. So we just need to be mindful and careful of that. I want the person that I'm seeing, because I try to support black as much as I can, I want them to be qualified if they are going to be giving me medication, advice, information, trying to keep me or a loved one out of prison, jail, etc., i.e. a lawyer, and any of those type of jobs where your life is literally on the line, etc. Financial planning, any and everything. I know some of these things don't require you to, well, the doctor and lawyer does, may not require you to actually have a 4-year degree. Some people, you can get certificates in some things, but we just want to be careful about or think of the pros and the cons to some of the decisions that the Supremes made for us, okay? And of course, there are those people that are out here that are, I am going to challenge, i.e., and then it gets to the Supreme Court. And I think, for the most part, it was the Asian community in this case. I could be wrong. They were having issues where they weren't being admitted, maybe like prior, and now they are, or they had an issue with that, and somehow or another this lawsuit was bought. And now we can see what happens when one group may do something and it has a trickle-down effect on another group, and in a not so positive way. So we have to be careful and be mindful of allies just in general, not with regards to this, but just as a whole nother statement. Be mindful of those other communities that we call allies and all this other stuff. So be careful. Let me get back in the comments. Oh, I can't see. Bad body, not just not so fit. Hi, how are you? Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for being here. Ooh, Myra Aguilar, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Just checking the notes. April Showers, good morning, Miss April. How are you? How are you? I see you speaking to Joshua. Hello, Joshua. Joshua Gabriel. It's Whitney. Hello. Thanks so much. You all please go check out each other's channel. Ooh. It's Whitney. Yes. Please go check out each other's channel. Oh. Feels so good to be back out here. Feels so good. Who was that, Chuck Mangione? That's a song way back when. Yes, but that was with regards to the Supremes on that particular case. Race cannot be a determining factor. They're restricting race from being a determining factor in college admissions. Whew. And then the other one was with the website thing. I don't know too much about that, but in the last couple of days or after the ruling, there's some stuff that came out that said this particular person did not go and ask for something or another along the lines of the LGBTQ community and wanting this person to do something, and that it was more or less made up to get it out there, like, okay, we're not going to bake a cake for you, and we're not going to design a website for you, and maybe other types of things, other types of expressions, or maybe we're not going to make cards for you, invitations for you, etc. Who knows? But yeah, don't know too much about that. But yeah, we have to be careful. We just have to be careful. These things have long-term effects on people. Good morning, Carter's Eat. Hello, hello, how are you? How are the children doing? How are the children doing? Hope they're doing good. Whew. Thanks for being here all. Thanks for being here all. What else is going on? So I was thinking, went to my Wayback Machine where my granddaughter, one of my granddaughters who just turned 18 was in school, and she was talking about, she was in kindergarten, she had just started. I was down there in Virginia at the time watching them. And she went to school and she learned that sharing is nice. She came back and she shared that with us. I'm like, okay, thank you, yes. Sharing is nice. And I get it. And they're in kindergarten. Some of the kids may not know about sharing. They may have been an only kid or something. Didn't have to do that a whole lot or at all. And then the teachers, they are trying to keep the peace in the classroom. As you know, you get all different types of young kids that have a lot of energy, and we don't know from what environment that they have been immersed in from 0 to 5 or 0 to 6 whenever they start. Anyway, sharing is nice. Woo. So let's just stick on the nice part of sharing. Do you share sometimes? Do you share good information? Do you share any of your learned experiences? And I'm sure that most parents probably share some of their learned experiences with their children, of course, in hopes that they don't repeat that, etc., etc. Yeah, sharing is nice. Do you sometimes stay focus on sharing is nice, Wanda? Yeah. So yeah, it's a good thing to share. And here in this YouTube community, maybe Facebook, other places, Instagram, etc., sharing. Of course, when you're doing a video, people are sharing their ideas and thoughts with others, and hopefully it is good information. People can glean something from it, use it, etc., or maybe pass that information on to someone else that it may be helpful to or for. That is a good thing. So some of the things that a person can share. You can share a hello with someone. You will be amazed at what just saying hello or smiling will do, or asking someone how their day is going and being genuine with it. Sharing. Share a hello. Share a smile. If you're here online, you can share a motivational quote, or you can share the information like, hey, I found this good website that shares a daily motivational quote, spiritual quote, etc. Something that you know that person would like, would be interested in, etc. Or something that you think that, I think they kind of sort of need a little pick up in the morning, and hopefully they'll go to their phone, go to their email, etc., something and see that. So sharing is nice. What else can you share? Good information about money. That budget, people! About money. And maybe you can share your story, or as much of it as you want to, because you don't have to share everything. Most of the people here are adults, and they probably already know, understand, have been through, have done it, etc. But nonetheless, you can share, because we all need a reminder. And for some, even myself, sometimes it takes many times of someone saying it or showing it to me for me to grab onto it, latch onto it, like, hey, this is a good thing. I can see where I am now, and if I implemented this, that, and the other of the plan, I will be further along down the road. So yeah, share the information that you know with regards to money and budgeting, all of that good stuff. And I get it, some people don't want to do that because they don't want someone else to get ahead of them and all this other foolishness. Too late for that. Of course, people know that the information is right there in their hands. It's called a smartphone for a reason is probably smarter than me. It is smarter than me. I'm not going to say it's smarter than you because that would be mean. But it is a smartphone for that reason. It has lots of information that we all can utilize. And we can't be paying these astronomical prices for these smartphones and then not utilizing the resource that is there. But of course, to each his own, and people do what it is that they want to do. So that was the sharing is nice. Sharing is nice. You want people to be in the know, and you want your group of friends to be in the know on things. And sometimes they may not want it, etc. Of course, you know how to read the room. If these people are in your immediate circle, your friend group, like the ones, your girlfriends that you invite to your house, you're going to girl trips, you're doing the brunches, the lunches, the dinners, the breakups with, you're talking, all that good stuff. That friend group, you can read the room on those young ladies. So share and be positive and helpful. Even though they may not like it, you have to be yourself. If that is your true, authentic self, where you're going to tell the person the truth, whether it hurts or not, then do said thing. Tell them the truth. Share the information. And then I am sure that when you get to a certain age, you could give a rat's behind less about this, that, or the other thing. And that's with regards to friendship, things in life. You're saying or not saying something, whether it's to someone you know or don't know. At a certain point, you get to a certain point in life where I just don't care. I'm going to say what it is that I want to say, when I want to say it. I'm not going to get out here and be PC, etc., etc., etc. So there's it is. Hello, Eyes Love to Talk. How are you? And how are the children? Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Nate the Great. Nate the Great of Nate the Great Podcast. Hello, baby. So how you doing, Nate? You all go check out everyone that's listed here. All these great content creators. Go check out Nate the Great Podcast. He is over there talking, folks, giving good games, talking about the community, how to make the community better, being better, doing better, one's mental health, etc. Nate the Great Podcast. Go over there and check him out. Check him out. Thanks so much for joining me. Eyes Love to Talk. Go check out her channel. She goes live quite often, as does Nate the Great Podcast. He goes live quite a few times during the day. I think he works nights. But yeah, he goes live early morning, at night, sometimes midday. Go check them out. Go check them out. Eyes Love to Talk. Go check her out. She is a creator. She does crafting. I think she makes t-shirts, etc. Go check her out. Eyes Love to Talk. Go check her out. Joshua Gabriel Art. And it goes live with his exercise. Check out his channel also in 2. Check out his channel also in 2. Feels good to be back out here. I was telling the folks I had my grandkids with me from Wednesday through yesterday. They went back home. Woo! So I just spent time with them. Very little on this machine. Very little on this machine. Carter Eats. Go check out Carter Eats. Woo! She does a vlog over there for life. Mukbang here and there. Mukbangs here and there. Carter's Eats. Go check her out. Go check out her channel, folks. Go check out her channel. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Hello, Wellness. How are you? How are you? Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. She comes on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. Check her out. Wellness with Frugal Mama. She exercise show. And she also does videos on the Family Dollar 5 off of $25. She shows her hauls. Check her out. Check her out. Yeah. What else is going on? So the Supremes, with they're restricting these schools' use of race in their admissions, all of that good stuff. How does that affect you? For some, it may not be an issue. Their kids may be past college. They're not going to go at all. They don't have children, but they may have cousins, aunts, etc. And if there is someone in your family that does not know this information, and possibly the only thing that they think that's going to get them in is their race, tell them they may want to look at the ruling, read the ruling, something or another, so that they're not out here. Because when they go to these colleges or something or another, and then they're looking at the person on the other side of the counter that may not look like them, it may be a wrap. It may be a wrap. This is from a person that is black and has been out here in this world for a minute. So let me be clear on that. What else is happening out here in this great big old wide world? Yeah, with regards to the Supreme Court knocking down, the student loan thing. I think that was one of the rulings. I'm not quite sure, but that's out of here. That's not going to happen. But I think they put out some other information with regards to student loans and some of the things that they're going to do, in my opinion, to appease the folks that they lied to and had them do that application, etc. They have come up with some other things that they're going to do in the meanwhile to appease them and to hopefully keep them on board for the next presidential election, and think that they will have forgotten by then. But if you're a part of the group that owes student loans, etc., please take a look at that ruling and all the things that the administration said that they are going to do in the meanwhile. And once again, share that information with someone that it may affect or apply to in your life, etc. Sharing is nice, as my granddaughter 18 years ago said. These kids. These kids. Let me check the comments. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. And it feels good to be out here. It is a beautiful morning, folks. A beautiful morning. Yes, and don't forget to check out my cash stuffing video. I did one this morning. Ooh. Check that out, folks. Real quick view. Mine are short and easy and to the point. What else is going on? Yes, money, of course. Money is always going on. Money is always happening or not happening in one's life. If you look at it. Yes, a new month. I am sure that you had your budget done prior to the month starting, but it's still early in the month. You still can do your budget. Do your budget. So, my husband is driving my other car, and easy pass. Easy pass. So I had some unexpected charges because of the easy pass. So I had to put that off to the side as an unexpected expense this month. That was nice. I got easy pass. Something is up with them and has been for a long while, but I digress. Yes, we have to be mindful of the money at all times, folks. I know y'all like, she's a broken record with that. The sooner, my thoughts, my opinion, the sooner that we get our money issue or issues under control, and a budget will help. A budget will help. And of course, mindset shift, change over time, because these things take time, the better off we will be, so that we can do other things if we want. And always bring up home ownership. I understand it is not for everyone. I understand, but for those that are thinking about it and that possibly that may be on their list of things to attain 3, 4, or 5 years from now, because they're working on getting their money together, making that mindset shift, or getting the down payment together, etc. They may be thinking about a move with their job or just a move in general. That budget is key and critical for the things, like I said, like I just mentioned, that you want to happen for you in the past. Of course, I always bring up home ownership, not for everyone. So if it's not for you, then it's just not for you. But I want to share the information for those that it may be helpful to. If you're doing all of these things now, getting that debt out of here, getting that debt away from you, and then using credit sensibly, because for a lot, we just can't. All the debt goes away, you get rid of all the debt, and possibly never ever charge anything again, etc., and just use straight cash. For some that are able to do that, great. And like I said, use credit sensibly. Then when issues come up that have been out here and on the books, for example, taking Social Security at 62. Haven't done a whole lot of research on it because I'm not there yet. I'm only 29. Delulu. I learned that. That's one of the new little sayings, or whatever they call it. Delulu. So I'm delusional about my age. That's the only thing I'm delusional about, folks. So back to taking Social Security at 62. Many YouTube videos on that. Many money channels, manymoney.com websites that you can go to get information on the pros and cons of that. And everyone's situation is different. As always, you have to do what is best for you and your family. But at age 62, we hope that the family thing is over and done with. As far as you're having to take care of your children that are hopefully past 18. If you got some things going on in your life to where you say, hey, we all know that tomorrow is not promised, and possibly waiting until 67 or 63 or 64, that may or may not happen. And not everyone is in 100% the best shape of their life. And of course, we are out here living. Anything can happen. We don't know the day or the hour that we will leave this earth, because we're doing things that are dangerous each day in order to just live, i.e. get in our car, get on the bus, get on the train, get in an aircraft, all of that stuff, folks. That may prove to be the last day. But back to taking Social Security at 62. Of course, tomorrow's not promised. And if you got some things going for you, you have thought about it, you have worked on your budget for a period of time, you have started to use credit sensibly. You don't have people in your life that's asking you for money, etc., etc., then you decide, hey, I'm going to take the Social Security money at 62. And I am sure, well, hopefully, I'm not sure, hopefully the Social Security Administration website has what you can, hopefully it can give you an estimate as to what your monthly check will be, look like, etc. And then if you're doing it 5, 6, or 7 years out, you can kind of sort of, if that is going to be the only income that you are getting, and for some it is, then figure out how you're going to live on just that estimated amount that Social Security has said that they are going to give you. And I get it, things come up, people may want to continue to have a car, they may need to get another car, etc. They may not have a mobile mechanic. They may be, of course, they're up in age. Just a whole host of things. But with regards to the money, you're going to have to be able to live, all of that good stuff, pay mortgage or rent. And if the mortgage is done and your home is paid for, one less thing. But have to do a little pre-planning to get ourselves together. But budgeting here and now, of course, is number one. You know what money you're making. You know what money is going out. You know what you have left. If you are negative, then you need to do something else. Get a side hustle. If you don't want to get a side hustle, then slowly, and I say slowly, and sometimes some people are good enough that they can just completely take off that Netflix or what other subscriptions they may have going on, meal planning, etc. You all have heard me say these things before. But we have to think about and plan for the future for ourselves, for our retirement. Yes, if you have children, yes, I understand. You want to be helpful. You don't want them to be in debt, etc., etc. But they have, if they are 18 or 19, they have 50-something years to figure it out, to get it together, etc., etc. But on the 18 to 22, with regards to that, they're going to need your help, your input, your advice. With regards to the college thing, but it can't be all you because they are an adult now, and if you've been talking to them about the things that really matter out here, that's going to really help them in their life, relationships with people, money, not in this order, but money, well, money first, relationships with people, networking, just, of course, being a good person, being healthy, being mindful of their health, all of these good things. You've been telling them from 0 to 18 before they get grown and know everything right off the bat. Once they turn 18, it is going to help them and you, hopefully, not have them come back and live in your basement and any of that craziness. And teaching them or telling them they need to get a job early on, and then how to budget the pennies that they get. And of course, you're showing them how you're budgeting your money. It's helpful. It is helpful. It is helpful. I think that was pretty much it. What else is on here? You're welcome. You're welcome. She says it's overcast there where she's at. Oh, where are you? I want to say you're in Georgia, but it's probably some other place. Carter's Eats. Nonetheless, I do thank you all for your time. Please go check out each other. Carter Eats, Lisa J. Stocks. Just another little roll call before I get up off of here. Give me some water, which will be hot, but nonetheless. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Nate the Great Podcast. Nate, baby! I'm sure he's probably going live today, this morning, at some point. I'm subscribed, so it'll have the upcoming on there. As Love to Talk. Please check out her channel. Please check out her channel. She's over there crafting. Myra Aguilar, go check her out. Great place to go to connect, meet other family members, as is Shangy Girl. Shangy Girl, another place to go connect and meet other family members. Bad Body, Not So Fit. Go check out his channel. He's over there doing all different types of push-ups. Am I just looking at it? Make muscles in my body that I didn't even know I had start hurting. Speak proper English, Wanda. Bad Body, Not So Fit. But you're getting there. You're getting there. April Showers. Go check out Miss April Shower. She is over there talking about current events, any and everything, current events, any and everything. And is a great voice of support out here in this in these YouTube streets. in this YouTube wilderness. She is always supporting the smaller channels, any and every one. Go check out April Showers. Lots of good content over there. She is on there with Together Breaking Change Productions or some another like that. Another young lady that has a YouTube channel also that comes on. That's Miss April Showers. Go check out her channel. Great conversation, great topics about current events that are happening out here in these streets. And she's out of Chicago, so she was talking about the Miss Hooks, Carlisha. I want to say it's Carlisha Hooks case. I want to say Hooks. Ooh. It's Whitney. Go check out It's Whitney. I'm gonna have to go check out your channel. Ooh. Go check out It's Whitney. Hopefully you have a channel. If you do, I'll be checking it out. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to end this live. Tamika Davis, hello. I am sorry. Did not see Tamika Davis and mention her sooner. Hello, Tamika Davis. Thank you so much for being here. A great supporter. Tamika Davis is a great supporter. As I always say, she is always in everybody's lives, supporting. Go check out Tamika Davis. She has one YouTube video. Go check out that one video. And if you like what you see, consider becoming a family member of Tamika Davis. Whew. Hello, Mercy. Hello, Mercy. There's one person showing here. Hello, Mercy. Go check out Mercy. She goes live quite often. Rock with Just Living. Wait a minute, I missed. Rock Just Living. Hello, Rock Just Living. Go check out her channel. She vlogs over there, a whole lot of different things. She's vlogging, exercising, etc. Have to get back over there. Rock Just Living. Sheet, we here. Go check him out. He goes live quite often, different topics, financial, relationship, information, advice, etc. Go check out Sheet, we here. I am hopefully behind. Whew. Thank you all so much for being here. Please don't forget to hydrate, and cool off. If you need to go to a Walmart, Target, some other place, some community center in your city to cool off, because these temperatures are extreme here around the country. Do so. Do so. And of course, be safe. Always check your surroundings. Be safe. I do appreciate your time. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.